When the power goes out, it makes you realize how much we depend on electricity to live our lives, and how little control we have over when it works, where it comes from, and how much it costs. But with all that uncertainty, two things remain clear. The world needs cleaner and more reliable energy, and the cost of electricity keeps going up. The solution is energy independence. Now it's easier than ever to join the millions of Americans taking control of their electricity, saving money every month, and helping change the way our world is powered. And instead of worrying about the next power outage, they found a way to have power when they need it most. They discovered SunPower.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
It surpassed all of my expectations.
It made a lot of financial sense for us.
Why doesn't everybody do this?
Many of us are spending more time at home for both work and family life, which means we're using more electricity. Just as the grid is becoming less reliable and more expensive. So it's never been more important to start offsetting your electricity costs with solar power. Solar is quickly becoming a top choice for a clean, durable, and money-saving source of power. It's practical, it's economical, it's simple, and it's smart. With the right solar and storage system, your home can be protected from outages and rising rates, day or night, no matter where you live. Here's how a well-designed, all-in-one solar system can give you more energy independence, more control, more peace of mind, and more energy savings. During daylight hours, your solar panels produce clean electricity, which you use to power your home directly. Any excess you produce can flow back to the grid, which can provide a credit on your electric bill. Or you can choose to add battery storage to your system and store that energy at home for later use. At night, when your system isn't producing electricity, to minimize peak time charges, or during an outage. In other words, you can decrease your reliance on the grid. You control your electricity use, how you make it, how you store it, and when to use it. Solar saves you money. Storage gives you freedom to live your life.
Let's save some money. Let's quit throwing it away to the power company.
My average monthly bill was $120 a month, and now that I have SunPower, it's -5.
It drastically reduced our electric bill. I think it was a -$10, and I was like, wow, man, this is what's going on. This is great.
I'm producing my own energy, not using fossil fuels.
We can create our own electricity and live more lightly on the earth.
When the sun goes down, we switch over to battery. It provides us power all night. What's not to like?
Whether you want to get solar for environmental reasons or financial reasons, it's a good decision.
So maybe you're excited about the idea of going solar, and you should be. But you should also know that not all solar companies are alike. Far from it. There are a lot of providers out there getting into solar, making a lot of promises. So if you want to make sure you're getting what you're paying for, it's important to ask the right questions. That's why I'm here, to share those questions and the real answers, so you'll have all the info you need to make a smart decision. One of the first questions people ask when they're considering going solar is, how do I get the greatest return on my investment? Well, a solar system starts paying you back as soon as your system is activated, with savings on your very first electric bill. And even if you move, having a solar system can increase your resale value.
We integrated this SunPower system into our home, and we still have 15 or 20 years of savings to do. It's been paid off since 2012, and it's a no-brainer.
You get a payback pretty quickly, both on the solar and the home battery.
Our electrical bills were running a little over $8,000 a year, and now we're paying about half of that. And in about 8 years, that will be paid off, and so we won't even have that bill.
Next question. What kind of company should you be working with? See, the thing is, many solar companies are essentially brokers or finance companies who sub out the work and who put your system together from a variety of suppliers. SunPower, on the other hand, supports the entire process, from a system design that ensures all components work seamlessly together to professional installation. SunPower has been focused on solar for over 35 years, longer than any other dedicated solar company, and they have over 700 patents and patent applications for their innovations. Now let's get a little more technical. The next question is, What's the difference between solar panels? I mean, aren't they all pretty much the same? In fact, there's a big difference in efficiency, in durability, and in reliability.
SunPower's solar panels produce 55% more energy over 25 years than our competitors' panels produce in the same space. Our solar cells don't have any metal on the front. The metal to carry the electricity is actually on the back. That means that the front of the cell is unobstructed and can absorb more sunlight.
Solar cells are installed on rooftops, and they're exposed to a lot of inhospitable conditions. Hot and cold temperature cycles swing over a roof, and as that happens, solar cells tend to expand and contract, right? A conventional solar cell will have front contacts for electricity to conduct, which are highly susceptible to breakage due to expansion and contraction. Now watch what happens as I slightly bend this conventional solar cell. What's fundamentally different about the Maxion cell technology is that there are no contacts on the front of the cell. Let's do the same bend test as we did with the conventional. The Maxion cell stays intact. Also, because of the copper plate, the Maxion cell stays cooler and has a much lower degradation rate. So as opposed to a 25-year useful life, the SunPower cells last 40 years. So not only yielding more power over a same measured 25-year period, but for much longer. So what would you rather have? This on your roof? Or that?
And what about the energy storage component of your system? What should you be looking for?
What I encourage homeowners to do when they're looking for a storage system is look into the technology behind it. The SunVault storage system uses lithium iron phosphate, which is known for its reliability, longevity, and safety.
Based on superior chemistry of the SunVault battery, we were able to take more cycles than with a conventional storage system. And that allows for longer life of the SunVault battery. The SunVault battery system also generates twice the amount of power than the conventional storage system. So that means that you can power more appliances, more outlets with a SunVault system than with a conventional storage system.
There's just a lot of advantages when you really dig in and take a look at it, all the feature set.
A lot of the people in the solar energy business, for residential certainly, are kind of aggregators of different kinds of equipment. Panels from one manufacturer, storage, batteries from another. The concern I had was how they work together and what happens if something goes wrong. And that's where my research led me to SunPower.
The SunVault battery system is quite a bit different from our competitors. It is created all from a single company. So SunPower designs and builds the solar system, it designs and builds the battery system.
When all the components of your system are made to work together, it means you get a better warranty. SunPower's warranty is the most comprehensive in the industry. They stand behind all the components of your system, and that includes a product and power warranty, plus all parts, labor, and shipping. One company, one call. No hassles, no surprises.
The SunPower warranty is actually one of the biggest selling points for our customers. They only have to worry about one manufacturer, and they have one person to go to if something ever breaks, right? A single integrated warranty. That's not something that anybody else can offer, and so it makes it easy for us to sell SunPower.
We haven't had any problems, but if we have a concern, who am I going to call? Am I going to call the guy that installed it? Am I going to call the guy that made the panel? Am I going to call the guy that monitors it? Well, I just call SunPower.
It's not like different products coming from different places, that's being pieced together. It's all SunPower product.
Well, we've had no trouble with them, so I haven't ever had to call, but it is nice to know that I still have 10, 12 years left on my warranty.
Your SunPower dealer will help you take advantage of all the savings from tax credits and other incentives available to you. Keep in mind, the federal tax credit may continue to be reduced in coming years and completely disappear in the future, so it pays to act soon and take advantage while it lasts.
Everybody I've talked to who's gotten solar has said that they wish they would have done it sooner. And if you're gonna do it, you should do it this year. I have to say that. I mean, the federal tax credit just makes it financially, it's money in your pocket. It's a no-brainer.
There's so many ways to be able to finance it, lease it, purchase it outright, whatever. There's a lot of great ways to be able to have this for your home or business.
Now you're armed with some essential questions you need to ask in order to make an informed decision on going solar. Coming up, find out why major corporations have chosen SunPower.
Thinking of going solar? It could be the smartest long-term investment you make in your home. That's why it's essential that you take a good look at SunPower before you choose a provider. SunPower offers the only home solar plus storage solution designed and warranted by a single company, with all components working together seamlessly and all managed with intelligent software that maximizes how your system uses solar and storage. It's also the most efficient solar and most powerful storage system you can buy, so you can create and store the most electricity in the least amount of space. And SunPower's been in the industry longer than any other U.S. solar company, with more than 35 years of innovation and expertise, superior technology, and a singular focus on solar. No wonder we've been leading the way in home solar solutions, as well as in U.S. commercial solar, powering schools, businesses, and community centers, and saving them money at the same time. If you're excited about going solar, now is the time to start. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today to arrange a free assessment with a SunPower energy consultant, online or in person. We'll answer your questions, and together, using our innovative design and satellite imagery tools, we can customize your system on the spot and help you plan how you'll use your battery storage. We'll explore all the federal and local incentives available to you, guide you through your loan, lease, and purchase options, and show you how much you can save year after year. So avoid the rising cost of doing nothing and take advantage now to reduce your electric bill and protect yourself from outages. It's a great way to get started on decades of savings. There's never been a better time to go solar with SunPower, to take control over your energy use, how you make it, how you store it, and how you use it. An Equinox system can save you money, while SunVault storage can give you power when you need it most. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today.
Many top corporations have chosen to go solar with SunPower. These are some of the most sophisticated buyers of solar energy in the world, so you know they put SunPower to the test. It makes sense for businesses, and it makes sense for homeowners too. That's why Woodside Homes, one of the country's leading home builders, has been working with SunPower for years.
Woodside Homes was a pioneer in introducing solar as a standard feature to our homes in 2007. We were looking at any number of providers at the time, and ultimately we made the decision to roll with SunPower because they had the technologically superior product. One of the technologies that SunPower has added is the SunVault system. And the SunVault system is a battery backup that is installed in the garage that ties in with the solar generation, and it's one more piece of the puzzle to help our homeowners be more energy independent from the utility and to help them address their energy needs well into the future. As a company, we trust SunPower.
When you do your research and you actually learn about the long list of Fortune 500 companies who use SunPower for their solar systems, it really kind of solidifies the idea that they are reliable and dependable.
SunPower system is easily the gold standard in solar systems.
I looked at the company, and I looked at their product, and I looked at what they were doing in the community. And they were far above and beyond their competition. That's why we went with them.
It was probably a good month that we spent looking up at panels, looking up the different components, the warranties, the installers, before really seeing SunPower come to the top on all of those.
Now, if you're concerned about power outages, you might be wondering, why not just get a conventional gas-powered generator? Well, think about it this way. A gas-powered generator is noisy. It uses fossil fuel, it needs to be refilled, and it has only one function in an emergency. But SunPower's SunVault storage works on your behalf all the time, not just during outages, continually recharging itself with free, clean energy from the sun. So you can use your stored solar power anytime it's more efficient than using the grid, reducing peak time expenses. And whenever there is an outage, its intelligent software shifts power from the grid to backup storage automatically.
That's what the SunVault storage system will provide. It's that security, that peace of mind that you're protecting your family and you're keeping your family safe.
we get a lot of outages, and that was part of the reason we decided to get the home battery. We wanted to have some energy independence.
We experienced the first of the public safety power shutdowns that the utility company imposed on us. It lasted for several days, and that's one of the reasons I started thinking about an integrated system.
I had toyed with the idea of getting a generator here, but it became clear that a home battery was a much cleaner and more efficient solution. The other reason we got the battery is during the peak hours, the electricity rates are going to increase. That's just a time when the home battery can kick in and save us a little bit of money and save the planet at the same time.
So once you have SunPower Equinox Solar and SunVault storage systems installed, how easy are they to use day after day? You don't have to do anything differently when you have SunPower. It just works. There's no moving parts, no regular maintenance required. You don't even have to think about it. Then again, if you do want to think about it, you can track your savings and energy yield through the SunPower monitoring app, which is fully integrated into your system and accessible right from your smartphone.
Oh yeah, the SunPower app, it's my favorite. And there's actually a couple of other SunPower customers on my street, and we swap pictures pretty frequently of who's producing the most power.
You pick it up, you say, oh good, I got energy from the sun, the battery's providing some, and then we're selling it to the grid. It's that simple.
It definitely puts a smile on your face knowing that, you can kind of like feel your back pocket kind of hang a little bit because your money is still there versus not coming out.
All right, let's get down to business. How do you decide if a SunPower solar system is right for your particular situation? Exactly what happens when you call or go online to take the next step? Here's an expert to answer that question.
As a company that's been committed to innovation for over the last 30 years, we've really mastered the art of presenting our solutions online. First, we're going to take a look at your electricity bill and find out how much you're spending, how much you're using, and what's most important to you about considering solar for your home. Once we've captured all that, we're going to get to take a look at your roof from remote satellite imagery. Then we're going to use our unique software to design a system together that meets your electricity needs of today and tomorrow. We can review aesthetics right there up front, showing a 3D model of your home and then modeling that with solar panels on it. And that's my favorite part, is getting the homeowners involved in their own design and their own solution.
The SunPower Equinox system is built to last, and so is SunPower. Their goal is to change the way our world is powered, and your home can be part of that change. Coming up, more about what that future looks like.
If you're excited about going solar, now is the time to start. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today to arrange a free assessment with a SunPower energy consultant, online or in person. We'll answer your questions, and together, using our innovative design and satellite imagery tools, we can customize your system on the spot and help you plan how you'll use your battery storage. We'll explore all the federal and local incentives available to you, guide you through your loan, lease, and purchase options, and show you how much you can save year after year. So avoid the rising cost of doing nothing and take advantage now to reduce your electric bill and protect yourself from outages. It's a great way to get started on decades of savings. There's never been a better time to go solar with SunPower, to take control over your energy use, how you make it, how you store it, and how you use it. An Equinox system can save you money, while SunVault storage can give you power when you need it most. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today.
Right now, we are in the midst of an energy revolution. Usage is going up, pricing is going up, and reliability of the grid is going down.
Unfortunately, electricity has become something that we can't depend on always being there all the time.
Grid outages are part of the reality we live with, whether that be from wildfires, from large storms.
We know that rates will continue to increase in the years to come. The only way that you can insulate yourself against future increases is to control your own electricity generation, and you can do that with a SunPower system.
They can generate their own electricity, they can store it, and then they can use it whenever and however makes the most sense to them.
You're able to have and create a microgrid or a mini power plant, right? So you're in control as a homeowner.
SunPower's made some incredible improvements in battery technology, making this a great time to go solar and storage.
The SunPower Equinox system is designed to have a sleek, low profile with 60% fewer visible parts than conventional solar.
Curb appeal is very important to us. It's the first thing you're going to see when you arrive at our home.
I think our solar panels look beautiful. They're very sleek and sophisticated looking.
I just personally wanted something that was going to complement the house. It blends in beautifully. I mean, it looks great.
There's one point when we drove up right after they were installed that we thought, it even looks better with the panels on.
And SunVault storage uses a clean, simple 2-box design. Compare that to their competitors. Which system would you rather have on your home?
Yeah, I think the thing that was attractive in this case was the cleanness of the installation. The units are well designed. There's not a lot of extra boxes and conduits and stuff. It's really kept to a minimum.
Another common question people ask about going solar: how reliable will my system be? In other words, how long will my system continue to be a good investment?
All solar panels degrade over time, but while conventional panels typically retain an average of 81% of their original power over 25 years, SunPower panels retain 92% power over the same time period. It's basically the materials that make up our cells and the way that those cells are assembled into complete solar panels that make them resistant to the stresses of being on a roof, not just for a month or a year, but for 40 years.
The SunVault system has a useful life about 50% longer than our conventional competitors. That's in part due to the fact that you can charge it and discharge it more times than a conventional system, which means it's going to have a longer useful life.
And next, what's your solar company's reputation? What's it like to work with them?
The fact that SunPower's been around for quite a long period of time, 30 plus years, was very impressive. The longevity of the company tells me a lot. It tells me that they've had a product that has worked, that's been successful, and people have relied upon it, and that's what keeps them in business.
The very first contact to the very end of the process is seamless, on point.
I thought the process was going to be hard, but SunPower was able to take care of everything for me.
The install itself, I mean, it was 100% spot on. Could not have been better. There was never one time where we felt like we were not totally in the proper hands. Not one time. SunPower all the way along had that dialed in just perfectly.
When you're checking out warranties, check to make sure that your panels are not only warranted against defects, but also warranted to produce a high level of electricity over time. And what about the other components of your system? What about parts, labor, and shipping? Are all those covered too? Knowing the answers to those questions may save you a lot of headaches down the road.
Traditionally, solar warranties, you don't really know who covers what because there's multiple components installed on your roof made by multiple manufacturers. With all these different pass-through warranties, it's hard to know who you're going to call and who's going to be responsible if there's a problem up there. The SunPower warranty is just simple and different. It is one integrated system by one company under one warranty. And that covers our customers for power, product, and service. And you only have one company to call for that.
Purchasing the SunPower system is the absolute best investment I've ever made.
The addition of the home battery to give you that backup at night, suddenly it really made sense.
That peace of mind of knowing that you don't have to worry about no lights for days.
What really sold me was the affordability as well as the quality.
With the tax incentives where they are today, why not do it now?
When you're looking at it today compared to what it was 10 years ago, it's time.
We hope this program has helped make it easy for you to find the right solar and battery storage provider. The one that delivers peace of mind and control of your energy use with a truly integrated system. The one you can trust to save you the most money for the longest time. When you ask for the world's best solar and storage, you get one answer: SunPower.
If you're excited about going solar, now is the time to start. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today to arrange a free assessment with a SunPower energy consultant, online or in person. We'll answer your questions, and together, using our innovative design and satellite imagery tools, we can customize your system on the spot and help you plan how you'll use your battery storage. We'll explore all the federal and local incentives available to you, guide you through your loan, lease, and purchase options, and show you how much you can save year after year. So avoid the rising cost of doing nothing and take advantage now to reduce your electric bill and protect yourself from outages. It's a great way to get started on decades of savings. There's never been a better time to go solar with SunPower, to take control over your energy use, how you make it, how you store it, and how you use it. An Equinox system can save you money, while SunVault storage can give you power when you need it most. Call or go to sunpowernow.com today.